SEC's tough, top to bottom. We knew Alabama had grinded, and they're a good team. Every team in the SEC is going to battle. We didn't execute it to the level we needed to. They ran a higher offense, obviously, so that's different, but execution is execution, so we need to lock in. Every opponent deserves to be respected, and we need to have a higher focus tonight.
And then you guys came out fast in that opening set. What were you seeing early?
We were playing us, and when we're in system, we always talk about our first contacts, where that's serve and pass, but even off our block, when we're controlling things and working in transition, that's our game, and we need to be consistent at that, and that's where we kind of lost that focus.
And then defensively, Diggs, you out-digged the opponents by 13. What did you see a good outing from your defense today?
Yes, I think execution at the net. We needed better touches on our block, so that our defense could control more of those balls. But yeah, I mean, I'm proud of the way that we would grind. We literally in the second set came back. We worked ourselves back in. I'm proud of the people that came off the bench. Nisa did a great job getting us back in. But then it's finishing. It's believing and finishing, because we have the pieces and we can go to those people. And now it's when you get yourself in that moment, the momentum is on your side. Finish. And so then we need to finish when we have our opportunities.
I know they came in with a big serving arm and some pretty aggressive serving. How do you feel like your serve receive went through the course of the game?
Number 6, their top spin server.
Yeah.
She's aggressive. We knew that coming in. We need to just hang those balls up, but we just need to be better on our first contact.
I seen defense throughout, though, seemed like it was pretty on point through more times than not through the match. Is that what you saw?
The blocking was not. They outblocked us 11-7, and I think we could have touched more of those balls so that our defense could have played them and controlled the ball more. Like I said, our first contact is really important, and whether that's serving, passing, or the first contact on the block, we need to be in better positions and better control on our side.
And then I know you switched setters there.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel like the switch worked there to kind of spark things a little bit in that?
Yep, I think Nisa did a good job. Like I said, she got us right back in that second set. I mean, there was a deficit, and we came back, and then we had to finish. We kept her in there because she was running the offense. She got the middles going. We need that balance. Like, we need that balance from start to finish, and we say that all the time, and it takes our first contact being in system so we can get them going.
Does that change just a kind of spark thing just to try to get a little different look?
Yep, we'll see. We'll see as we train.
And just kind of what's the mantra moving on from here and getting into the next game after this loss?
Consistency. I mean, we're back in here tomorrow. We're training. It's the resilience. I mean, volleyball is a sport of momentum, and it's a game of matchups. And so you have to play each match, and that's why we always talk about respecting our opponent and playing to our standard. And so we get right back in here, and we lock back in because we have 2 more matches on the road, and they're the most important matches of our season, just like every match. So the resilience of coming back in and competing.
And does it feel like is there pressure a little bit more on with a loss like this one? I know you don't want to look at the RPIs and things like that yet, but does it put a little bit more steam in the pipe?
We need wins in general. So, I mean, I don't think it's pressure. And whatever the pressure is, it's because we're competitors. And so I know these kids want to win. They grind. That's what we're all here for. So pressure is a privilege. We talk about that all the time. So that's not really something we have to address with the team.